themselves as a first pick, because like in comparison Arlott with Ruby, I don't think the Ruby was even closely that effective as Arlott was.
True.
So Ruby should be even initiating unnecessary stuff, even not only ineffective but even badly effective, like initiating that Tigreal ultimate, which literally resulted the counter attack and the kills. It's even worse than doing nothing.
Yeah, it's like instead of like helping your team, it's actually negatively affecting your team.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. Now, Harith, as we've seen in game number 1, was a very important and critical piece of the puzzle for Team Flash. That's why RCC just batted out. Great understanding. Then Nolan afterwards. Team Flash, maybe they banned Arlott actually, but they usually ban Matilda and Faramis.
Yeah, but like Matilda, we didn't even saw Matilda is... You know what? It's something like from the game 1. Like Team Flash gives joy, and so my point is, when hero is constantly banned, like constantly banned. I was doing this myself, like, but with Valentina back in the days when I was drafting for different teams. So I would open Valentina, like, because she's always banned and there might be no chance to even practice this hero from the enemies, because when you practice, you play in ranked games, but they are always in ban, so you pretty much not practicing this hero. So yeah, you give him super strong hero, but with no practice it's not gonna work. So maybe they should do the same thing with Matilda. Like, I don't know, it's just a guess. They shouldn't do it in my opinion, but hey, just a speculation.
Yeah, this is what it is. Arlott gonna be the ban for RCC. This kind of tells me that they want to go for either Guinevere or the Ruby as their priority. That Arlott. And now for Team Flash, might just go back to the Faramis ban as they did before. Obviously, there's a lot of other options that can ban, like Guinevere, like I said, or the Ruby. We don't want to give that out. Apart from that, with Nolan and Joy being banned and Arlott, that kind of means that like this is gonna be a very normal game. Like there's no OP hero that we can expect. There's no like a legitimate like a great pick. There's the, as we've mentioned, Guinevere as the priority for RCC. So this should be Ruby, right, for Team Flash. Maybe Ruby Valen or Ruby Novaria actually. For Team Flash.
Maybe give up on Ruby. Like, I don't know, he quite didn't really work last game, so maybe consider like picking some hero the player can perform better, like better understanding of the game in terms of just I like that. I like that. Valentina wasn't that great last game, but the first game was insanely good, so I get the pick. And the carry probably pick ban here. I think.
Kind of makes me think that RCC will just go for Novaria this game. Like, obviously, they played well with the Novaria in game number 2, so there's really no problem at all picking that up. Paquito very early picked up by RCC. We know for sure that it's a one-shot hero against the carry, but just like in the previous game, the carry can go for the tank build-up, maybe get the Purify actually, so that he can outplay this Paquito. So I'm not entirely sure if this is a great pick, but I do agree with the Novaria. As we expected, it is going to be Novaria for RCC.
I guess the Bruno is getting banned right now after this pick next, and I have a question. What Wizard gonna pick? Because like, obviously, carry has been taken as a ban. Now, Bruno most likely going to get banned. And what is left? Maybe we're going to see Leslie or Van finally.
Leslie, right? I don't know if they play Nathan, so maybe that could also be the choice. But it really is a late game based hero. And you already have the Novaria.
Akai.
Team Flash
I like
goes
that.
for the Akai. Super duper good pickup.
I love this pick. I have 1,800 games on Akai, and I love this hero.
Beautiful. You know, the thing with Akai is that it's great because there's a lot of crowd control from RCC, and you can cleanse that with your ultimate, so you're gonna be a-okay. You can stay in front of the neutral objectives like your turtles, like your lords, and you just output the damage. Output the crowd control, and you can control the neutral objectives as well. It's a great pickup for Team Flash.
Yeah, solid pick. The last question is performance, but I think Hades understand how to play on any hero in the game, and I hope for the best performance.
Yeah. Ixia. Bad
Ooh,
for Team Flash.
Benedetta, nice ban. Nice ban.
Yeah. Diablo special.
Ixia
Team Flash
and
might
Bruno
ban the
going
Brody.
together.
I think Brody is much better going up against Sakai compared to a Bruno. Because at least Brody is always a threat. You stack up on damage, you get penetration, you get bonus damage from the.
You can
Abyss
potentially
Spark.
focus Sakai, yeah.
Yeah. Or Abyss Spark is actually like Selena, so yeah. But yeah, you get my point. It's the passive of the Brody. Yeah, but I think Brody should be the better ban here for Team Flash. Not the Bruno.
Maybe, but we didn't saw Brody yet being picked by the Wizard, at least at this tournament. So it's a kind of wild ban gonna be. Like clean. They want nice. I mean, in terms of what you said earlier, that Bruno is not that good against Akai, maybe they understand this as well and trying to get Wizard to pick Bruno actually and kind of counter it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep. Okay, so maybe you're looking for a roamer now for Team Flash. With the Ruby being banned out, what else is there for JPL? Maybe Cho, so that you have some sort of reach onto this Novaria. Or maybe go for Lapu-Lapu already for Team Flash. You kind of want to wait for the...
It's hard to choose now. Akai is a big factor, hard to choose. Maybe Assassin, maybe Lancelot.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe go with Lancelot and something.
Okay, understandable.
That's good. I see what they're going on. Team Flash probably was watching the first games of RCC when they get the Akai for jungle and the Kaza for roam. And you know, I mean, on the paper, of course, you always have this kind of divine judgment kill, heavy spin kill. So you kind of have like 2 kills already if you do all perfect. So this is a good strategy because it's good both offensively and defensively. So they went for it because they know their RCC are capable of doing that. And also Kaza can conceal Guinevere ultimate. And I like that pick. And now what is left for X-Plane?
Yeah, it's no choice. They have to go for the Bruno. Maybe a Rafaela, Bruno Rafa for RCC.
Good point.
They can save someone. The Grok.
On top of Valentina, I don't think it's a good idea. It's way too much CC on the Team Flash now.
Yeah, I really don't agree with the Grok.
Yeah, but you know, it's all about early game. If they manage to like kind of snowball from the get-go, it's not gonna matter. Like Akai is gonna melt, like whatever. But it's still very risky, very risky.
Yeah. I want to go for a quick assassinating kind of XP lane now, or quick burst. Maybe not use them. Maybe Khalid is great. CC, there it is.
Khalid, nice. Now it's going to be a battle on the X-Plane probably.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, I'm just scared.
Yeah, it's always Valentina is such a big factor when mages actually can play good with this hero.
Yeah. So that's
like always can still be this big ultimate and reverse it into your face, and it's going to be way too much CC, but we'll see how it goes. Faster lane clean here for the Grok, and immediately counter attacking the curious beak here on the purple buff is being punched straight into it, and that's a good start.
Great start. Oh, the opening. Diablo wants to go for a troublemaker, but he's quite safe and had to burn the flicker. Team Flash giving away so much to RCC. They burned their flicker. They lost one of their members, and now they might even find more. As the Grok is just way too tanky in this stage.
No.
I mean,
No invade,
this is what you're talking
no
about. Early
invade.
game snowball.
Sorry, I thought Team Flash should invade red buff right now as the 3 people attacking Guinevere, just because Akai have double buff and Guinevere has only 1 buff, as far as I saw that, and probably should invade here, but hey, and just enjoy it with 1 stolen minion.
Yeah. Even up a little bit, but we know for sure that RCC, with the early game that they saw with the first blood, we're gonna be very happy about the turtle take. Even Guinevere is like far too forward now.
Level 4 Guinevere gonna try to find the Khalid kill probably, but no, using her second skill, gonna just start to working on the turtle straight away. Akai, though, he's here ready to contest it. Everybody saw where Akai went, and it's kind of 4-on-4 on the turtle. No rotations from the top lane, and the carry is farming the jungle minion, and Khalid is being harassed a little bit, but forced to use his quicksand to regen some of that HP. Wall is being thrown, and Astra Echo pointing 4 people, Akai trying to work on the turtle here, but all team is aware, and I don't think it's a good idea here. Trying to initiate, Grok goes with a heavy spin, and Akai attacks with a heavy spin, and Guinevere almost get dead, but eventually resulted both of them dying.
Oh, Team Flash just waited for too much time. You know what happened? They held on to the turtle for far too long because Hades wanted to go for a level 5. I think that's the play. But the thing is, because of the time that they spent, Kupi on the Grok was able to get level 4. That meant that after the turtle fight, not only did they lose the retribution, but also they lost more members because of the availability of the wild charge. So really just too passive kind of mentality coming out from Team Flash.
Yeah. They kind of didn't understood what they should do. Focus enemy heroes or focus turtle. They kind of do both. And the solo kill on the X-Plane, but gets traded by the tower, resulted nothing. And the wild charge going straight into the Kaja face, and the potential counter-attack here. Akai here slows down the Grok and heavy spin. The Grok here, the follow-up from the carry, and Divine Judgment on into Wizard, uses his flicker but not be able to go back, and this might be already a comeback.
Oh, let's see. Because that's a great jump coming out from JPL. Finally with the flicker, Divine Judgment play, converting for a kill. Vanix is going to be staying up top. Going to be happy about that for sure. And onto the bottom lane, it's a 1v1 between the Paquito as well as this Khalid. I think this is Paquito's side, but because Curtizi is here, has to go away. There's no good ultimate to copy it for Curtizi, so he's not going to be very happy about that. Diablo now low. Has the quicksand guard anyway, so he's going to be A-okay.
Just like I told you, like Castle always tries to win the lane, not only just like enjoying the minion. He's trying to like destroy the opponent, and that's, I mean, sadly, this is rare occasion these days.
Yeah. Turtle fight. Hades holding on to this. As the ultimate will be resetting the Lord, the Turtle. Curtizi has the wild charge. In comes the first wild charge, but there's the counter coming up from Curtizi. Short range wild charge. Hades is low, even after the heavy spin. He can hold on to it, but he gets the retribution nonetheless. Now they will run away. Kupi's low, but he gets out.
Almost dying because of the second skill of Valentina here. I think Team Flash was doing kind of mistake. Super aggressive attack on Vither and the mental attack as well. On top of that, trying to get the turret, and turret is successfully being taken. Yeah, I was saying that it seems like Hades is kind of over prioritizing the turtle. Like, and from my perspective, this is mistake, because you should the attack the Bates is here on the Kaja. You should prioritize the hero kills and then turtle.
Nevertheless, the push onto the bottom lane. Just castle as well as one shot. It's going to be enough. And this is the power of the Kido. Always a split push threat. Onto the middle, they will just find this Grok. Not going to convert with anything. And so far, Team Flash are securing the farm out of Vanix. 1-0-1 and has been staying up top for 6 minutes. So you can assume that this Vanix carry is farmed. But when it comes to initiation, they want to go for Hades. Hades
and
just
on
gets
the
out.
different side of map, there kind of mirror situation where Paquito gets all of the farm and Khalid only gets his heptasis, like minute 6, as far as I understood the building here. Itemization, I mean.
Yep. Oh, Echo connects on the 2, but he gives a wild charge. One shot is low, one shot down. They want to go for this, but Hades also low. Gas to get out. Weiser wants to fight this and actually completes the kill. In comes Vax, but it's slowed by the Navaria. Navaria with Astrosphere is going to be there. Grok will try to run away. Vanix still wants to fight. Pops the ultimate, will just recall and spam against his opponents. Not going to find anyone, so it's a jungler for jungle trade-off.
You saw that moment when Carrie kind of hesitated, like should she go for the Grok or switch to the Bruno, like zigzagging at the point. Yeah, and eventually went for the Bruno. But here the Grok is getting melted by the true damage here and almost dead, and the minion not gonna follow. Counter attack straight to Valentina face with the ultimate of the Guinevere, finish her off.
Vanix not gonna complete any kill, but the turtle now is gonna be controlled by Team Flash. One shot has to mine this purple buff. Hades actually lets go of the purple buff of the turtle because he wants to go back to his own purple buff. One shot now gonna be the holder of the aggro of the turtle. Hades now getting poked. Great play coming out from both Key as well as Castle. They want to go for the punish. Castle is gonna be taken out, but the turtle still alive for now. RCC gonna be controlling it. Retribution not available at all for Hades. That's gonna be Castle for a turtle. Gonna be for
I don't think it's
RCC.
a good trade at this point. Actually, it might kind of cool down the Castle tempos because he was so like ahead in terms of experience and farmed. And but hey, we'll see. Guinevere here trying to defend the bottom lane turret, which Carry is chunking down. With the minions. Divine Judgment is always threat to the enemy, kind of helps to secure the positioning of the carry.
Yeah. And now it's an even game when it comes to the gold, when it comes to the kill score. They're almost even now for both teams, so practically even. Echo connects onto 4. One shot on the right side. But that's a complete retreat coming out from Team Flash. They're not going to be finding anything. Diablo is there. Oh, look at this. One shot, as well as Castle wants to actually pin down Diablo. Are they going to be successful in doing so? No. We're just going to back out. One shot now, compromised. But Hades misses a dash. Gets hit by Novaria's second skill. Has to get out. Hades actually stopped by the Grok. Grok block coming out from Koopy. Well done, coming out from Koopy.
The game is kind of freezes at this point, and everybody just chilling and farming, I guess, waiting for the Lord to appear in 22 seconds already, and positioning game here for Grok, already scouting for his team the position of the enemy. Castle on top lane gonna wanna split push probably and go for the Lord, but that's the thing what Khalid is gonna do probably. And attack here, unexpected attack on Valentina from Guinevere, forces her to use it as a snipe, not quite there.
Purify burned by Curtizi. And the positioning from Team Flash is compromised around this Lord. Gonna be nalakap to Hades. Hades low, half HP, has to back down. JPL wants to fight because Vanix is here. But the damage from Navaria is gonna be threatening them. Look at that. And even the Grok block is gonna fend them off. Diablo
Grok kind of flicked in the front of the enemies and while running back, so kind of
Kind of awkward,
Unfortunate
but the
use.
Lord is still for RCC. It comes Castle, going in for the pokes, as well as the Echo. Now Team Flash is away from the Lord, but in comes Hades. No, one shot to secure the retribution. He's taken out. Hades is out for the count. Vanix has to run away as well. And now even Kurt is taken out. No Purify, no Flicker, no whatsoever for Mr. Kurt TZ as he's taken out. Diablo, very short quicksand guard, enough to keep him alive. But that is Team Flash now being behind RCC. Great Lord dance from them.
Yeah, and I saw from the Team Flash again, this. They kind of didn't understood. Should they go for the heroes? Should they go for the Lord? And it was too late. And then heavy spin plus the jump and like exploded in the middle of the ultimate. It was kind of wacky. But you gotta like reload probably somehow. I mean, your mindset to make this happen.
Sure.
I mean,
oh no, Team Flash is
play
crumbling.
faster.
Echo connects, Hades low. Able to defend down the bottom lane, but they've lost all of their outer turrets. At this point, Troublemaker is making a lot of trouble for Team Flash to work with. It comes a jump, Hades being poked. Look at the damage coming up from Bruno. The shred is there. Able to defend, as well as the bottom and the top lane. Team Flash will live to see another day.
The pressure from the Valentina, I mean, not the pressure, the threat from the Valentina, Akai, and the Divine Judgment of Kaja still there, which makes Royal Cybersport Club not been able to attack on the inhibitor turret, kind of safely trying to push, always like trying to bait the skills, like Guinevere jumps with the second skill, trying to bait something like ultimate and maybe run back, but not gonna happen. So RCC not been able to go for T3 turret here.
Yeah. 5,000. That's the goal date for RCC in this game number 3 elimination match. Who would have thunk Flash will be in this position because the caliber of their players. Castle now being pinned down. Response is low, but it is going to be enough. 4 members in that area able to take out Castle, one of the most important players for RCC.
That might be huge, actually. Even though they used a lot of skills on that one, it still will not matter because 21 seconds to Lord and Castle is exact same time spent dead, and it might result a good positioning for Team Flash on Lord, but RCC actually understand that and already trying to cover the positioning around the Lord, and Team Flash is not actually rushing the positioning on the Lord for various reasons, and now they're gonna go and ultimate on the Hades on and being bursted down, even though he had a heavy spin, and the fight is continuous, trying to get the Kaja here as well, and the second knock up on the carry here, forced to her to go back in not using Purify, and the Divine Judgment on the Castle, but not enough damage, and the ultimate from Bruno. Come on, pass even more pass. It was potentially like 3 kills for the ultimate, but no. And now they're gonna go for the crystal.
Might go for the crystal. The Bruno is here. They have the damage. It'll be a lot of seconds before he's out. Look comes the flicker, one charge. The Vanix will be able to dodge away because of the Phantom step, but it goes one shot. He takes out Vanix. Good start from the jungler of RCC. He will lose his life for that.
And again, the miscommunication, like half of the team, went back, and Guinevere kind of attacked, and like Bruno was way too far away to follow that. If he just followed, probably there would be 2 additional kills. But hey, now it's like, again, 4 versus 4 and Lord.
My, oh my. Good seal play. Diablo wants to go for Troublemaker, but Troublemaker with the flicker gets out. Counter Echo. That's Conceal and Flicker. Burned out. JPL doesn't have the Flicker now. One shot has respawned. That's the jungler of RCC. Hades holds on to the Lord. Level 14. But one shot is level 15. Good Grok block. Coming up from Koopy. I'm looking for this one. Hades picks up the Sky Garden helmet while Diablo and as well as Castle just duels it out on the opposite end. Curtisi wants to actually help his teammate up top. Might not be the best case, but now look at the bait. Diablo survives.
Oh.
They cannot punish the Paquito. Paquito is out. And now Trouble in the Lord area. Look at that one shot. Vice JPL. JPL down. Vanix outputs some damage, but not enough for him to get the kill. Has to get out. Doesn't have the ultimate anymore. So many ultimates and so many resources burned by Team Flash, and Hades is low. They know. RCC knows where he is. They're holding on to the Lord for now. Gonna be point blank for the Bruno. Troublemaker finds Hades. Hades kinda respawn for now, or rejuvenate his life, but Castle is low. Diablo misses the shot, but finally can he end? Castle, no, he can't. Hades is out. No jungler for Team Flash while the Lord is being worked on. Weiser survives as they get out, and that's one shot to take the Lord for now. Weiser wants to fight. Curtisi now low. Curtisi out. RCC fights Diablo as well. Novaria connects with a skill shot. And now Team Flash will have to defend with 3 members. Against RCC's 5. And the Lord as well. Oh, look at one shot. Finds the opening onto JPL. JPL cannot do anything. Immediately taken out. Vanix cannot finish the job. Gets the immortality pop. But can he survive this one? It seems like he will take out one shot for now. And Diablo will not be able to survive as Castle takes him down. Vanix and Hades, the only 2 defending members of Team Flash. It seems impossible, War Barbie.
Oh, I don't know. Castle just won't die. He just goes for the throne, probably trying to zone out here everyone with heavy spin heads. And the Lord is working straight on the crystal. Carry is focusing down, and a stun on Carry, forced to use. Nah, not gonna be able to defend here.
Hometown buff for RCC. May not be the favorites in this tournament, but today is their day. They take out Team Flash. Comparably, the team with better experience will lose against the team with better execution today. The reverse sweep was complete and a shock to Team Flash.
Ooh, that Castle, man, he just won't die. On the bot lane, he tried to kill Khalid, and Valentina was standing there in the bush waiting for opportunity attack, but as far as I understood, misses the wild charge, which makes Paquito run away and flick and survive, which resulted a 3 versus 4 situation on the Lord, which RCC absolutely understood and immediately took advantage of, jumping and attacking and forcing this prolonged fight, and eventually winning all of its parts. And and there was a moment when Khalid again tried to kill Paquito, like I would say even revenge Paquito, but he survived again using his first skills, shields, and yet again survived, and like he just won't die.
There's so many moments where Team Flash couldn't finish off the kill, and RCC just runs away, gets away with murder. You can see this time the punishment coming out from RCC. And the thing is, for Team Flash, they're committing so many resources just to go for those kills and weren't able to do so. Like this one, Diablo as well as Curtisi. That meant that JPL will not have additional damage even after he jumps. In fact, he wasn't able to pop his ultimate anyways. And now Hades will have to run away, realizes that he has a Sky Garden helmet, and then stays in that position. But because Diablo wasn't able to take out the Paquito again, they were put in the bad spot. It's like because they're committing so many resources just to kill one player and then not able to do so, they're put in a compromised spot. There's no coordination at all for Team Flash in this late game that we saw game number 3.
Yeah, I have spotted that as well. Like here you see in this Guinevere ultimate Kaza, and like Khalid trying to ult Guinevere while she ulting, like it's kind of bad, like it's kind of panicky for me because it's not gonna work, bro. You gotta like do something different, right? So it's not the best decision in this situation. So yeah, I absolutely get what you're saying, and I agree with this. It was kind of again reversing our conversation about the nerves, about the pressure. I think it's a factor here.
Definitely factor. 3-0-11. The performance coming out from the Novaria, and especially after winning game number 2, you can see that they were able to bring out the momentum from that one. I think that the standout player of this series is definitely Castle, especially the last game where he's able to just survive out of there. But also like Troublemaker. It looks like game number 1, there were a lot of jitters as Troublemaker wasn't able to hit his shots in the game number 1. But games number 2 and 3, he was super duper impactful with this Novaria.
Yeah. He just silently deals damage. And this is a big factor. And the draft didn't quite work, to say at least. Akai and Kaja didn't quite work, so I have a feeling these heroes being picked as a restriction for